The Trevor Project is sharing new data that shows the toll the current political climate is taking on LGBTQ youth.
Researchers surveyed more than 16,000 people and say mental health, for the most part, is plummeting. 9 News reporter Jaleesa Irizarry joins us now. And Jaleesa, experts have been warning about just this for months.
Yeah, Kim and Phil, we've been watching anti-LGBTQ legislation roll out on a national level for the last few years, and every time a new one was implemented, medical experts warned just how dangerous those decisions could be. Here locally, hundreds of transgender youth lost access to gender-affirming care this year, and it's taking its toll. We do want to warn you, this story includes discussion of mental health and self-harm.
For months, experts warned of the damage certain laws and certain changes would have on the LGBTQ+ community. For some, they were just words. Now, they're numbers.
This research is more critical than ever to really understand how can we mitigate that risk.
Dr. Bonita Nath is with the Trevor Project. This month, they released their yearly survey taking a look at the mental health of LGBTQ+ teens. They heard from more than 16,000 people and found 1 in 10 LGBTQ young people attempted suicide in the past year. 40% of transgender and non-binary young people seriously considered it.
I am one of those people.
That included Danielle Doe, a Colorado teenager who happens to be transgender and wishes to remain anonymous.
The waiting game with this lawsuit is very hard because I don't even know when I'm going to get my medical care back, and I'm constantly worried about what will happen in the future.
Danielle is part of a lawsuit attempting to reverse Children's Hospital Colorado's abrupt decision to stop providing gender-affirming care for minors. News she struggled with.
I had to go inpatient for a while, and I couldn't see any of my family or my friends, and it was very hard.
Danielle's mental health took a toll. She was admitted to a hospital to get support. According to the Trevor Project, 90% of LGBTQ+ young people said recent anti-LGBTQ+ laws, policies, and debates caused them stress or anxiety.
I just wish they would leave me alone.
That study showed people doing just that might make a big difference. LGBTQ+ young people who reported living in a very accepting community attempted suicide at less than a third of the rate. These numbers may give some an idea of what is happening. Danielle hopes her words prove it's a reality.
I just wish the government would realize that we're people just like you, and we're not doing anything wrong by being who we truly are.
That survey also found that transgender and non-binary young people who were unable to access the hormones they wanted were nearly twice as likely to attempt suicide than those who could. That lawsuit challenging Children's Hospital Colorado to reinstate gender-affirming care for minors is now awaiting a decision from the Colorado Supreme Court. Kim?
And while we wait, we think about the fact that they are struggling too. You know, that's the whole thing, is we're trying to help people.
15 years old. She's 15 years old and very much worried about her future. Her family moved here from another state to access this kind of care. So this is obviously very stressful for all of them.
Yeah. Thank you, Jaleesa.